Nope, 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 nope. I go first. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel where we talk shit about the 40-hour work week. Just kidding, maybe not. But I'm Samira if you haven't seen me before, and I am pretty new to this and I'm trying new things. I'm trying new formats and new subjects to talk about because I know that YouTube will be the cornerstone of my success, and eventually I know that I'll get into a rhythm and I'll be successful. But anyway, a lot of times I don't really know what to talk about and I'm at a loss for words. So I rely on a script, but then when I rely on a script, I say the thing and then I'm at a loss for words again. And I have never really been good with words or talking for a long amount of time, because if I was good at that, I would already have a podcast, but I'm just not yet. So right now I'm just taking it day by day so that I can get to where I need to be. I started YouTube because initially I wanted to be a travel YouTuber. And of course, eventually I am going to get there, obviously. I have a cruise coming up in like 2 months, so there's going to be content for that. But last year, I did the show reviews for Percy Jackson, which was really fun, and it gave me a little bit of practice. But like most of the time, I really don't know what to talk about, and I'm at a loss for words. Because most of my life, my thoughts have been all inside my head, just swirling and churning and just stuck in there. And I haven't had the chance to express them a lot because I just don't talk a lot, and I just don't talk to people a lot. I really don't, and I may keep it that way because I low-key hate people. But I feel that I will be a lot more comfortable on YouTube. And I have come to a point in my life where I am not comfortable with the way things are going in my life. Well, for the most part I am, but there's just one component of this thing that I just cannot stand, that I feel very, very trapped and limited in. And the only way I know how to get out of it is to build a YouTube channel or a business or a following on TikTok. So that's what I'm going to do. I had a little bit of a spiritual awakening this past year, and I realized last year that I don't really want to work in an office for 40 hours a week at all for the rest of my life. I just can't see myself doing that. And I either get out of it or I die trying. I'm not doing it for the rest of my life. I just can't, because there's too many beautiful places to see and nice people to meet and delicious food to eat. And in the position I'm in now, I have all these bills to pay, which is fine, and everything's paid off. And I have my own place finally, and it's allowed me to finally really see myself and get to know myself and connect with myself finally for the first time in my life. I literally feel like before I went off to college, sometime in high school, I was drop kicked off of a cliff. And then a few weeks ago, I woke back up because now I'm very, very completely aware of myself and I'm aligned with my own energy for the first time in very well over a decade. So it's a weird feeling, but now I know what to do. I know what I want, and I know what I want to head towards. And the more I know exactly what I want to head towards, the more some things that aren't aligning are just bugging the fuck out of me. But I can't really move on from the thing that's bugging the fuck out of me because I have bills to pay. So I'm trying to, this is how I'm building a channel, building my following. There's so many things that I want to do and so many places that I want to see. And the way most jobs are set up, you have 2 or 3 weeks out of the year for being sick and for being on vacation. And then you get a few holidays here and there. But then the rest of the time, the rest of your week and most of your day is work. Why is that? I just, with the work that I'm doing, it never made sense to me why we are confined to those number of hours for so long. I just don't get it. And it doesn't seem worth it to me because you're doing that for so long that it tires you out, and then you don't get to actually do the things that you want to do as often because you either can't afford it or you don't have time for it. And yeah, you can always try to make more money and try to make more time, but a lot of people in this society and around me, and most of the people I know, a lot of people don't know anything else but to work their asses off for decades until they can finally stop when they're older to live out their lives and to do the things that they've always wanted to do. And I just can't do that. I can't do that. I have never been one to kiss ass. Let me tell you what I mean by this. I've never been one to kiss ass. I don't kiss ass to authority. I just don't. I don't like being told what to do. I really don't. Because a lot of the time, the authority is like they're power hungry or something like that. I don't know how to explain it, but I don't like being told what to do, and I do not kiss ass. But I'm good with structure. But my entire life, I've always done exactly what I was told to do, which is get good grades. I got really good grades in school, and I went to college and I did good, and now I got out of college, got a job. Now what? Then I also realized that I am way too smart to stay in that position. Way too smart, because the way I analyze and think through things, I can easily get to a point where I don't have to work 40 hours a week. So that's where I am right now, and I'm going to have fun with it too. I'm also really spiritual now. I deeply know myself. I deeply know what I want and what I don't want, and I will easily eliminate the things that I don't want as long as it's just not benefiting me at all. So that's where I am. And yeah, and I've felt stuck in this job for a while now, and it's not like horrible and terrible or anything. It is just that I know I am meant for more. There are better things to do in life than to constantly be at work, like most of the time. That's just insane to me. It's insane to me. And then to sit in traffic before and after work, and then some people have kids, some people are married, and then some people have clubs or organizations that they also run in the background as well. How do y'all do it? How do y'all do it? Because I have been in the workforce for 3 years and I'm fucking over it and I'm ready to change it. But there are some people that they go through this for the rest of their lives, and then they regret not doing anything that they could have done to make their lives a little bit better, to follow their dreams. And I'm just not going to be that person. I'm not. So if that involves talking shit on YouTube, I will. And also, if other people can act a fucking fool on YouTube and make millions, then I can come on YouTube and be myself and be successful. Like, so many people are doing it. You're literally on YouTube right now. I'm sure you have a few successful YouTubers that you watch. If they can do it, you can do it too. Come on now. So, yeah, that is where I am. I don't know what else to say. I really don't. But that's where I am. I can't stand constantly dreading every Monday, having the Sunday scaries, like having a really good Sunday, and then around 8 p.m. you're like, shit, I don't want tomorrow to happen. Constantly dreading the next day because you have work, constantly waiting for the weekend to come so that you can have a break. And then the weekend is so fleeting because you have other things to do that you didn't get to do during the week, like cleaning and stuff like that. I really do not think that we need to be working for 40 hours a week. It does not make sense to me. It doesn't at all. The more I think about it, the more insane that it sounds to me. It's just for me in particular. Now, this may work for you, and you may love your career, and you may absolutely love your job, and that's okay. This message isn't for you, okay? But a lot of us don't want to work that much. We just don't. And I'm like, it's kind of weird to me that people are pretending to want to work that much, you know? Like, you have to walk on eggshells to keep your job. You can't say that you don't like your job. It might cost you your job. It might cost you your bills and stuff. You have people and things to take care of. So, like, I just do not think it should be this way. And that's why so many people here are miserable. That's why there's a better quality of life overseas. That's where I'm going, because I'm not dealing with this shit. And if you feel the same way, then it's possible to get out of it. It really is. And we'll definitely talk more about it on later videos in this channel, because it needs to be talked about more. The conversation needs to be normalized, because this shit doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to me. And you're right, I don't want to work. I don't want to work for 40 hours. Actually, I have no problem with working. I have a problem with working for 40 hours and only having 3 weeks off out of the entire year. And then sometimes people can't even afford all of their bills and they work so much. That shit doesn't make sense to me. So many people are having trouble. So many. It's a systemic problem. It should not be like that, okay? It doesn't make sense to me. There's better ways to do it, and we're not implementing it. Why? Oh no, but the billionaires, they have to have their yachts. I guess. I'm not going to stay in a 40-hour work week. I'm just not going to do it for the rest of my life. I can't do it. It will destroy me and my soul, and I will be sick. I will literally be sick, physically sick, if I do that. I know I will. But I don't know. Me personally, I know myself deeply. I'm finally in tune with my intuition. People try to take that away from me, but no, I know myself. I know what I want, and I know what I need. And I tread carefully when I need to. So if I don't want to do something, I just don't fucking do it. I can't force myself to like working 40 hours a week. I just can't. I've tried to accept it. I just can't. I can't do it for myself. It's not good for me. It's not a part of my purpose. So did you eat lump? We'll talk more about that later, I guess. But those are my thoughts. So I guess that's all I have today. Please do like and share and subscribe, and comment down below if you have felt the same way before. I know a lot of people do feel this way, and I feel like the system does need to change here and there. It really does. So yeah, let me know your thoughts, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.